Okay, let me introduce you to our textbook. This is the Pre-Algebra textbook, and I just want to do a quick book walk through this book. Right. As we start through here, you'll notice that there are a lot of different things that you don't really notice in a book. The first thing of major importance is the table of contents. Right, and you'll see right there, we have our table of contents. Starts with chapter 1, the tools of algebra, and that's right where we're starting in this unit. Okay, and you'll see our next unit is integers, and you're going to go, oh, but math is a spiraling subject. You have to keep building on the skills you have already. And we'll go along and we'll take a look at chapter 1. Okay, see again, here's chapter 1, the tools of algebra. It has key vocabulary and big ideas. Those are important concepts, okay? That's why they're in the columns. I'll also ask you to do one of the two quick checks, which are those are to see if we're really ready for the chapter, and that's why it's under get ready for the chapter. So you have a choice of the book one, and there's an online option too at prealgebra.com. The website's right in the book. Okay, then each section goes along, and you'll notice that it fits right there with your capacity matrix. And section 1.1 is using a problem-solving plan. Again, we have main ideas and new vocabulary. Some of the vocabulary should look familiar. It's in your triple entry journal. Each section has study tips. Things are highlighted. You have graphs and charts. Notice the bold print and the sections. Okay, then we come to the exercises. They are at the end of each section in the textbook. So if there's not a page number, just turn to the end of the section and you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, there's a little bit about reading math. And then we go on to the next section. You'll notice 1-2 is number and expressions. Again, 1-3 here. Let's see. Okay, 1-3 is variable and expressions. Again, main ideas, new vocabulary. Okay. After section 1-3, there's a mid-chapter quiz. Okay. Oh, that's actually 1-4, excuse me. I skipped something I wanted to show you here in 1-4. 1-4 is about the properties, but after section 1-3, here's the spreadsheet lab. Expressions and spreadsheets. We're actually going to do this in our Google Sheets. Section 1-4 is our properties. 1-5 is variables and equation. Again, okay, each section, main ideas, new vocabulary. And finally, there's ordered pairs and relations. You can tell we're getting ready to graph, right? Main ideas, new vocabulary. Again, okay, important things with highlights and bold. Study tips. Okay. Exercises again at the end of the section. Again, another lab. Right? Another section, scatter plots. Here we go. We're starting to graph. These are the precursors for writing equations. There's our exercises. Here's our graphing calculator lab. Yes, we will use graphing calculators, so we start to get familiar with them. At the end of each chapter, there's a study guide and review. Okay, whether it's assigned or not, it's a good idea to complete this. Right? All the odd answers can be found at hotmath.com. That gives you solutions. The actual answers itself are in the book for odd problems, but how to do them can be found at hotmath.com, and that'll be in a separate video. Other important features of this text include things you'll find in the back. Okay, let's flip through. We keep going. See, look at all these crazy colors. Look at this. There's some prerequisite skill practice. So if we have trouble, we can assign some extra problems from these things. Then we go along, and we have extra practice here. Sometimes we will assign some of these from the back of the book. So that's the purple tabs, or the purple edges. And we keep going along. We have some extensions with mixed problem solving for standardized tests. But as we work along, what I really want you to focus on is the glossary. Okay? In the glossary, yes, it's bilingual, but that's good for you to learn. And you'll notice the purple edges to these pages. Okay, starting on page R1. Okay. And then finally, the selected answers. And this is where you're going to find the answers to the odd problems of this text. All right, that's a quick overview of what happens in every chapter and a quick overview of our textbook.